Hello everyone, happy Halloween. Yes, it is October 31st, at least here in the States where I am at, and that means it is Halloween. All Hallows Eve to some other folks that prefer to say it that way, but Halloween to me, that's how I've always known it, and one of my favorite holidays for sure. How's everyone doing? Hopefully good. If you're not here, hopefully that's because you're out trick-or-treating, or you're taking your kids trick-or-treating, or maybe doing a church event. I love it when people do church events. That's always good. And you can always catch the stream replay on YouTube. This one should come out Monday, so if you're not here currently, you won't know until Monday when this replay comes out that you can watch it on Monday. But there you go. That's how that works. So yeah, we're going to be doing some more Crimson Harvest data site hunting, the perfect activity in EVE Online for our Halloween night. So you guys know the drill. Let's just hop out there and find some sites. Maybe find a nice wormhole to go check out. Obviously, you know, we've got trick-or-treaters and stuff coming. My wife's distributing candy to them. So if you hear our dogs barking in the background, I apologize in advance. But they are a protective bunch, and hopefully that doesn't bother anyone too much. Got the door closed, so it should be fine. But you may hear them a little bit in the background, and we love our doggos, so. Apologies, but yeah, gotta love them, right? Gotta love them. Dogs make a house a home, and all that jazz. Life's better with them than without them. All right, so we got 4 signatures in system to go ahead and scan down. Also, I have not done my opportunities, so what do we have for today? Okay, scanned 5 signatures on here twice, so I think we're going to be okay. We should hit that before the end of the evening, I suspect, very much. Let's switch up the overview here. Not that you guys can see that, but it helps me. And we'll start here. Come on. Me. Oh, jeez. How close do I have to get to click this? Goodness gracious. Okay, we're gonna center that right up there. And bring it down. Over. Smidge. And we'll do our 4AU scan. See what is out there. Now, this should hit this X and this X. Technically there's 2 others. Oh, down here and up here, so probably won't touch those, but it did already identify this as a haunted yard. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be, but it's kind of cool. And there is a Crimson Gauntlet combat site that's already identified. Don't have to scan that one down. And there's our moderator. Thank you, moderator, putting up the welcome message. I appreciate it. It is also my wife, so she's doing double duty tonight, handing out candy and moderating. So make her job easy, please, and don't be a bunch of trolls. Not that you guys ever are, but just saying. Oh, goodness gracious. How's everyone's week been? Hopefully good. Mine has definitely been good. Earlier in the week, I had my birthday, so hooray for that. I obviously was very excited about it. And yeah, it was a good day. I really just kind of relaxed and played some games. I did some Timberborn on my own personal playthrough, not the one that we streamed last week, so don't worry, that's sitting right where it was. no progress has not moved forward yet, so you'll still get to see everything that happens there. But yeah, I did my own well, technically I've done 2 playthroughs now. One, I would have lost. I gave up before I had a chance to lose. But it was getting pretty difficult. I was on a challenging map and I had it set on hard mode, and that's just was not a good combination. Maybe at some point the skills will be there for that, but it wasn't there for that in that playthrough. So it's like, I don't know, 4 or 5 days in, and it hits me with a decently long drought. I can't remember how long it was, like somewhere between 7 and 10 days, and I was like, holy crap, hard mode isn't playing around. And I guess apparently it can go all the way up to 30 days, which is absolutely insane. But I'm also on a map. I'm on the archipelago map. If you guys have the game and you've seen the map, then you know what that's like. All right, we've got a data site. Nice. Basically, there's not a good place to construct a dam to hold water. So you end up just being kind of screwed at the very beginning, because you don't have a good way to retain large quantities of water to survive the super long droughts in hard mode. So yeah, I just barely scraped through the first one. Like, I had a bunch of beavers dying, and then it's like, huh, another one's coming, and I was like, I'm done. So I started a new playthrough after that one, and I just, same map, but I pulled it back to normal. I was like, I think I can do this map. I just need the difficulty AI to give me a chance to get established. So we got there, we made it, and yeah, I'm actually doing pretty good on that particular playthrough. The beavers are thriving. Well, they're working on thriving. But yeah, that's a whole nother thing, and obviously you'll get to see some of those new skills come into play next time we play Timberborn. So look forward to that. I would like to try to do that tomorrow night. I do have a church thing going on, so it's going to be later than normal, if it happens at all. So I'm not officially scheduling it. You just watch for the notification. If it comes up, great. If it doesn't, then it ended up being that we got home too late. But that's sort of the plan for that. And then obviously we'll be back on Sunday night with more EVE Online. So you guys know the drill by now. Okay, another data site. It's a local Sancha. That's not what we need. This one's gonna be centered up on this, I would guess. I was talking a little, right, it's gonna be centered on the planet, not on the actual thing. I was talking a little bit with some of my corp mates about exploration ethics in the game, specifically site stealing, what the thoughts are on that. And one of our people had a situation where they got yelled at for jumping into someone's site and stealing a can. And I'm curious what you all think about that. So if you were seeing this after the fact, just let me know what you think. Is it okay to jump into someone else's site and steal a can? Specifically, this was in high sec, so okay, that's relic site, so that's not anything we care about. Let's go ahead and move on to the next system then. Yeah, so it's a high sec situation. So military retribution is unlikely, hence the being yelled at. But yeah, what do you think? Is it okay? Does the safety of high sec afford a little bit more leniency on site jumping because, you know, like there aren't as many sites to go around for as many people that are exploring there? Or is it 100% a no-go in high sec and everywhere else? Like, yeah, I'm curious, like, how do you feel about it? I will say my 2 cents on it was that specifically in high sec, okay, there's no empty sites here, so we'll move on to the next system. Specifically in high sec, I can see site stealing being ethically okay, because like there aren't that many sites going around, and if you're afforded the relative safety of high sec, you should anticipate that other people who want the safety of high sec might steal things that they can steal without getting in trouble, like your exploration site. That being said, I personally don't like to steal people's sites. You've seen that on some of the streams previously. Okay, 3 sites. Get to our safe and scan those down. And I am alone in local. That is always nice. Yeah, you've seen me warp into sites, have them be occupied, and just warp right out. I'm not big on the site stealing. I think whoever gets there first should get the whole site. But that is my own personal qualm on that, and like, I'm not gonna yell at someone for stealing my site, especially in high sec. Now in a wormhole, it's a very different situation, because if they're coming into the site, they're probably not there so much for the cans as they are to like on the live view. So in those cases, like, it's kind of expected that like you're just sort of anticipating running from a site if someone else shows up. Now if it's another explorer, maybe you risk staying there and see what they do. But the old adage, never trust a heron, is an old adage for a reason. So yeah, I like to find nice quiet wormholes. You guys know this about me, and once they get busy and people start jumping in on top of you, even if they're just other explorers, I usually like to move on and just let them do what they will. But yeah, let me know what you think. Exploration ethics. The site belong to the first person to get to it, or is it free for everyone? I'm eager to hear everyone's thoughts. And don't agree with me just because like you think that's what you should do. I am okay with other opinions. My corp expressed a lot of other opinions. And yeah, it's okay. But it's interesting to see where other people stand. So yeah, let me know. I think it would be good knowledge. Okay, so we have a wormhole. We're gonna scan down the other 2 signatures here. And I'm a little surprised they didn't unlock with that one. Maybe they're centered here. But, you know, we're just gonna scan them directly, because the whole concept of, like, I scanned what should have been the planet that they're connected to, and it didn't change their stuff at all, so we're just gonna go after them directly. Makes more sense at this point, I think. Howdy everyone, happy Halloween. Welcome to the stream. Hope everyone is doing well. So interesting story. We actually have a very quiet neighborhood that we live in. But we actually got trick-or-treaters this year. Believe it or not, like a group of 5 of them. I think a lot of younger families have been moving into the neighborhood, so that likely explains it. Ooh, there's 2 wormholes here. And a combat site, so we don't care about the combat site so much. But having a couple wormhole options is always good. But yeah, this year, so usually we'll turn on the light, we have a bag of candy just in case, and then like nobody shows up. And we just kind of sit there and we're like, you know, maybe next year. That's how it's been for the past couple years that we've been here. We've always had the light on, we've always had candy, but no one's ever come. And this year, we turn on the light, wait maybe like half an hour, and we get our first group of trick-or-treaters ever. So that was kind of awesome. Maybe there'll be more, I'm not sure. Hopefully, because we got a decently large bag of candy just in case, but I guess we'll see. I'm gonna warp to it from here because I don't want to. Sorry, I want to make sure I know which one I'm going to. So we're going to LGR 52. We'll take a look, see what we've got here. I really need to take the time to like memorize the codes so I can identify these easier. Okay, unknown parts of space has at least 4 hours. It's not really destabilized, and up to medium ships usually indicates a C1. So very possible that goes to a C1. That would be an excellent choice for our first wormhole. Let's check the other one just to make sure it's not a better option. I can't imagine that it would be, unless it's just like a super fresh one of those. But we will take a look. Sorry guys, I still have that stupid lingering cough. Unknown parts of space. Okay, so basically same story except larger ships. That might go, it could still go to a C1, or it could be a C2 or a 3. With larger ships, it's hard to tell. So I think we'll actually hit up the first one. That seems like our best bet. So let's warp to 0. And get ready to go in a wormhole. Hopefully we can find some Crimson Harvest network nodes in there. It is a very quiet system that we're leaving to go into this wormhole. So I expect that it's a pretty quiet wormhole. Now it has been here for a minute, according to the show info screen. Not fresh and new. There's a chance that someone's already been in here earlier and has since left. But there's also a good chance in that case that new sites have spawned since they were here. Okay, there's 12 sites to scan down and a whole mess of combat sites. Yeah, it is definitely a C1. Let's go ahead and mark the exit, because we don't want to forget to do that. Defaults, and we're going to put that on 2 days. Submit, thank you. I don't see anything on the D-scan. So, let's pull up the system map and see what we're looking at. It is a teeny tiny system. Teeny tiny. Oh, we have a safe here. We've been here before. Nice. Okay, we don't have to make a safe. We can just go to the one we already have. This is probably only the second or third time that I've been to... that I found a system I've been to before. And it's a black hole system. So look at that skybox, which... trying to get a decent angle for a thumbnail. I'm doing it right here in the front of the episode, so it'll be easy to find when I'm editing. Definitely. Okay, there's definitely an option in there somewhere. Cool. Now let's get our Okay, did a D-scan, we're still good. Let's get our probes out and start scanning down some of these signatures. I think we might start here. Because it's just like, there's a mess of them right there. Alright, let's do our 4AU scan. See what we've got. And then... Okay, so we have some gas sites, which is awesome. This being the first wormhole that we've made it to, means those are potentials for things to do later, if we don't find what we're looking for, but honestly, we're really chasing those data sites pretty hard, I think. So, let's start with this line. About getting it locked down. Yeah, there's not too many days left in the event, so if we're gonna get any more event points and unlock anything else on that thing there. Okay, air goal daily goal completed, that's great. We found another wormhole for forwarding, that's also good. And yeah, let's go ahead and target this guy now. Yeah, if we're gonna make any more progress on the event overall, then we gotta buckle down and find these sites, because it's just a few more days this event's going on, and then it's done. So don't want to miss out. Now, I will say, once this event is done, I have plans to try some new stuff. So if the exploration content is getting a little tedious for you, I understand, I hear you, and I do have some other plans in mind, so stay tuned. There's more on the way. Okay, another wormhole. Great. So this is just gonna lead us on. That's wonderful. We are happy for that. Would be happier to find a data site at this point, but we know what happens when we don't have a lot of wormhole options, so wormholes are good too. There we go. Yeah, relic site, gas site, gas site. Let's line up on this. It's too bad my ratting ship isn't ready to go, because there are a ton of combat sites in here. And with it being a C1, this would be a good place to cut the teeth of a ship like that. Okay, we have another gas site, believe it or not. And at least one other signature here. Don't know what that is yet. No, there's two more gas sites here. So yeah, this would be a great place to do some ninja gas hopping. Because you could hop between 4 different sites. Or is that one on a line? No, that's 2 new ones. And then there's the 2 over here. My goodness. One gassy system. No scan signature. Okay. That's not what we were hoping for at all. Let's bring it up to 2. It might be like just outside where it's actually at. There she was. Okay. We can bring it back to 1. See if we can at least get an ID on this. It's a data site. Nice. Actually, one thing I've been neglecting to do is use the event boosters. Image turret optimal range. I think there was a scanning one in here. Obifier, capacitor, Nosferatu, anti-drain, any disruptor, precision. Is this the tracking speed, damage, resistance, anti-drain, Nosferatu, capacitor, Webifier? Maybe it's not one of the event ones. Astro acquisition. Okay, and there's an Astro pinpointing. Okay. Mining yield, mining range. Rupture booster. Faster recharge time. Okay. Hard shell, mining range. Agility. Okay, that's it. So now, let's pop down the size, make sure we're lined up on that properly, and give it a scan. So I don't know how much those will help. Should give us a little more scan strength and a little better pinpointing for the evening. Just help us scan this crap down faster. It is a data site. It is an unsecured perimeter amplifier, which don't need. Unfortunately. And let's get lined up this way. One's too small, so it'll have to be 2. Alright, definitely this one. Let's do 1. Okay, data site. Not gonna tell me what kind of data site yet. So progress is progress. Like I said, someone may have come through here earlier, cleaned out the good stuff, just left the stuff that nobody wants. Or at least most explorers don't want. Some of the better armed ones might go for those, I really don't know. You are unsecured perimeter amplifier. Of course you are. I have a feeling that's going to be the story with most of these, unfortunately. They're just going to be a bunch of stuff we don't want. But there's a possibility that stuff spawned in here after people came through. That is new stuff that we do want. And if that's the case, we're going to find it. Okay, 2 should do. Even if just I don't know. Okay, I guess we'll have to try 4, because that didn't move at all. Just hit some other stuff. That's a new guy. You might actually tick that with the edge here. Oh, you're another wormhole. Okay. You're my exit wormhole. Got it. I said you were new. And we'll have to start that one at 8, unfortunately, but that's okay. Sometimes you gotta do them the hard way. That's how it goes. Alright, let's drop it down to 2. And you are a wormhole. You are a gas site, and you are a gas site. So all those other things have been identified. And you are also a wormhole. Nice. So yeah, lots of options for where to go next, it seems. Okay, got that locked down. What do we got left? Just this guy? That's clearly going to be attached to this. So let's get in here. Get it centered up a bit. And bring this out to 4. See what that gets us. Okay, that brought the X right here. Not quite to a 1. But 2 should do. And top and bottom, yeah, it's below. Still didn't really do much. Move down again. And give this another shot. I hate when you do a scan and it just like sort of sits there and doesn't do anything. Frustrating. Okay, and you are another wormhole. So yeah, this site has definitely been, or the system has definitely been cleared out by previous explorers. Or has spawned just super duper unlucky, but I have a feeling it's the first one. And that is really okay. Right, so it's saying we have another cosmic signal here that we haven't identified. And that's going to be it. So, where is this guy? Way over here. Gotcha. Okay. Alright, let's make sure we hit this whole bubble. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be an 8. Howdy everyone, welcome to the stream. Doing a spot of exploration. Trying to find some of these event sites. No, I want the data site, not the combat site. There we go. Trying to capitalize on these last couple days of the event. And I think next weekend, by next weekend it'll be over, so we'll be streaming something else then. Okay, and you are Central Barista Sparking Transmitter. Also not what we need. Everything else has been identified, at least. And we know it's not things that we are going to pursue. So let's pull these probes in and go down our list of potential wormholes and see where we're going next. Alright, CKD 76 is our first option here. Gotta love that skybox. So good. Alright, what you got for me? Leads into dangerous unknown parts of space. Getting decay. Stability's good. Only allows up to medium-sized ships. This wormhole only allowed up to medium-sized ships, so that's going to be a trend we see. All the wormholes that are attached to it are also going to say medium-sized ships. Unless they're the smaller ones. So like the absolute smallest ships is the other option it could potentially say. Dangerous unknown parts of space is not a great option, so yeah. I guess we'll see what the next one has for us. Yeah, C4s and C5s are... they do have the event sites, like they can spawn there. But yeah, they also tend to be busier with ships that are bigger and more heavily armed than ships that I would like to mess with. So this leads into unknown parts of space. Let's begin in decay. And yeah, up to medium-sized ships. Like I said, that's going to be a trend. That's a good option, actually. So we'll keep that on the list. D&D. Nice. Okay, next one, FOJ, looks like. Well, I didn't mean to warp to 0 on that, but I just will get a nice close look to it. Thankfully, the system connecting to this was very quiet, so I expect that no one else is really in here. I haven't seen any signs of anyone else. That said, 0 warping on wormholes is probably not smart. Okay, unknown parts of space, but it's EOL. This is not for us, and only the smallest ships can pass through this wormhole. So D&D is still our front runner. That was our exit wormhole. That's not totally scanned down. That goes back to the high-sec system we came from. And let's check this last one. YVH. Yuuzhan Vong Hunter Killer. Nice. If you don't get that reference, I don't blame you. That's pretty much for our Star Wars super nerds out there. So, yeah. Well, let me know if you caught that one. And, give you some props. This one also looks like it's probably EOL. Deadly unknown parts of space, but again, yes, EOL. And up to medium-sized ships. Cool. So, looks like D&D is the place for me. And the rest of you, since you're coming along for the journey. Let's 0 jump on that. And pop through, see what we've got. Hopefully, some of the data sites, we haven't found any yet, actually. So, and I need to get better on my scan discipline here. I'm definitely slacking. Alright, let's go ahead and enter this guy. Show info. Yeah, it still has at least 4 hours. Stability's good, and up to medium-sized ships, which is not surprising given that we're in a hole that accepts only medium-sized ships. Okay. Cars are good. Let's go ahead and bookmark our exit. Very good, and it looks like we have not been to this system ever before. This is a new one for us, so let's go ahead and set up a safe. Oh crap, I do actually kind of need the map. And submit. Cool. And it looks like we might actually be in a system large enough that we can be outside scanner range for everyone when we're in our safe. So let's warp to 100 km of that and edit this safe info while we warp. Okay, that's going to be moved to the safes folder and its expiration canceled. Oh, good. Yeah, we are out of range of everything, so that's brilliant. Let's get our scan probes out. And I guess we'll start with this one. Alright, for a AU scan go in. See what it's got for us. Now, there's only a couple different sites here. Maybe like 5, so hopefully some good stuff in the system. Despite the fact that there's not a whole lot of unscanned sites. Yeah, we just haven't been having a whole lot of luck with the site hunting of late, which is unfortunate. Yeah, should hit every corner of that. Man. Should, but apparently it doesn't. Don't know how that works exactly, but oh, there you go. Okay, it is a data site, so it could be one of the event sites. Let's see. Got for me unsecured perimeter comms relay. I think someone's been through here. There's 2 sites here, or is there a line between them? Legitimately cannot tell. I think there's a line between them, but it's so unbelievably short. Like, let's just scan them both at the same time. I guess maybe this one further away? I really couldn't tell you. They're both still in the bubble, technically. Okay, that got whatever the heck it is. Move this up. Doesn't look like we can shrink the radius yet. So let's just hit it again. And it's a wormhole. Okay, wormholes are good. Gives us options for where to go next. If we can get it to scan down. It's funny, I'm literally using boosters and stuff too, so you would expect it to go better than normal, but not so much. I guess I'm not having to go down past half AU very often, so there's that. Things are good. Alright, we got that locked down. Let's move on to the next guy here, which is you. And get this centered up from the top to bottom. I'm sure this is going to be another 4 AU to get that correctly. Yeah. They don't like to come easy, do they? Okay, that's our exit wormhole. No doubt about that. Like, very clearly, that's the exit wormhole. We're gonna leave that alone. This we're gonna have to hit with an 8 AU. So what's the thing on this? HNG. So we know that HNG is our exit wormhole, and we don't need to mess with it beyond that. Hopefully it won't move around or anything. It'll just stay on that bookmark, which will be great. Go to 2. Hey, it's 747. That actually happens to be the model of a pretty fairly prolific Boeing commercial jet. The Boeing 747. A bunch of airlines have like whole fleets of them. And if you're doing any kind of like hub-to-hub flight in America, you'll probably find yourself on a 747 at least once, if not like super frequently. So okay, like I said, that's the only other signature there that needs to be scanned down, and there's only one other signature in system, and it's going to be attached to this planet. So let's center up here and do a 4 AU scan right on top of this planet. All right, let's do our scan. So obviously my Halloween costume this year is a Twitch streamer. In fact, that's pretty much my costume every day. At least every day that I stream. So, there you go. Also, just a curiosity question. How would you guys feel about me doing some, like, during the day streams? I don't know what anyone's availability is for watching streams. I don't know if you, like, catch them on your lunch break or whatever. But I've been thinking a little bit about doing some during the days when I have, like, free days. And potentially, like, longer, maybe 3-4 hour streams. So if that's something you'd like to see, definitely let me know, because it's something I would like to do. but not if there's not going to be like any kind of interest in it. So all right, we have another wormhole. So we have some forwarding options, but yeah, like everything has been cleared out of the system that's of interest, unfortunately. So it seems we were beaten to the wormhole. Nevertheless, we will press on and find ourselves some of these event sites. And I believe that's it. Everything else is identified except our exit. So let's pull these in and let's go check out BVZ and see what it has for us today. Now, the wormhole to get into this system was only ships up to medium size, so there's a potential that it'll be the same thing for the rest of these, but not necessarily. And it looks like, no, it might not have transferred. Yep, large ships, so unknown parts of space, 4 hours, not yet destabilized, and large ships. So BVZ is our current front runner in the system. That's a good option for us if we don't find any better.
Drive active.
And to K162, so that's the exit from an entrance in the system it goes to. Technically we'd be approaching it backwards, but that's okay. And K162 doesn't really tell us anything about what's on the other side of the hole. Not that I recognize any of the other codes necessarily either, but I know that one doesn't tell us much. Dangerous unknown parts of space. It has the time, it's still stable, and large ships are fine. We have a small one. But yeah, dangerous unknown parts of space is not ideal for us, so KHW, not our first choice. Next up, we have WRE. Oh, and that's it. just the three. So yeah, if this one's a no-go for us, then we'll check out the first one. If this one's a good one, better than the first one, then we'll check out this one. And yeah, I mean, those are really the two potential options here. What you got for me? Oh, it goes into high security space. It's beginning to decay and probably won't last another day. It's not yet had its stability significantly disrupted. And based on the color, it looks like it goes to a Mars space, so that's kind of cool. That's a quick little loop around. Because we just came from a system with a connection to HiSec. So yeah, just a neighboring wormhole system also has a connection to HiSec, but it looks like we want to go deeper into J-space. So let's go to our first option, BVZ, and poke our heads in, see what it's got for us. How many planets are in this system? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Interesting. So we are actually going to poke our heads out of the HiSec wormhole and just see where that pops out. So let's enter here. Where did that spit us out? There's no stations in this system. That's interesting. Armala. Okay. So that's a potential for a corporate project, but we'll have to see. Actually, let me stop. We're going to put the probes out. The center on my position, and we'll scan FAU. I guess I didn't need to scan it. I could have just saved it, right? That's stupid. Okay, well, let's pull this back in. That's funny. Okay. Let's just go out in this direction for a minute. And this is going into a corporate folder. And yeah, K12. Oh, interesting. This must have been an incursion system because I have a bunch of deep safes here. And I don't know if the guy is on at all or not. No. So the guy hunting for the wormhole isn't even available. Gotta love that. Alright, so we're gonna pop back through the wormhole now that that's marked up. Oh well, he's not online, so I guess that's a no-go. Unfortunate, but it happens. Now we got a slow boat back to the wormhole here. I guess I could have just gone through the wormhole because it auto-recovers your probes when you move to a new system or dock up at a station. I still prefer to just recover them myself, though. Just in case. Man, I got far away from this thing. Pardon me. Had a spicy dinner, so got a little burp going on there. With some heat behind this. This jalapeno sauce. Very tasty. But yeah, it's it definitely spices up whatever you put it on. Alright, now that that's done, let's head to the wormhole we intended to check out and see what it has for us. What do you got for me here? Only 5 signatures in this wormhole. That's not promising. Saber location. I mean, at least I'm getting a nice little chain going here. But yeah, it's, yeah, that's not promising at all. Probably connections to other JSpace, and there's definitely a structure here, so have to be extra careful.
Warp drive active.
Doesn't look like anyone's active right now. We're literally just scanning down the 4 signatures that are not our exit wormhole and moving on. So, get back over here and name our safe. Okay, let's get, well, first of all, I want to see who's out here. We have Lionel Holdings Group. Only 4 members. That's pretty typical for wormhole corporations. Corporation founded, so it's not actually part of any alliance, which is interesting. Mara Lionel, founder. Okay, well, all well and good. Let's go ahead and scan down these remaining signatures. Like I said, they are almost definitely all wormholes. Or just things that the corporation wouldn't want to exploit. Like unsecured stuff or ordinary perimeter stuff. You know, the usual, what have you. We want to pinpoint formation, so there we go. Got that fixed up. Oh, hello everyone. Welcome to the stream. Good to have you with us. I've been asking everyone how their week has been, so yeah. How you been? How's it going? Hopefully good. Mine has been good, for sure. Got a lot done. It's September born. Had a birthday. Not celebrating till this weekend, but yeah. It's been a good one. Anyway, feel free to lurk or chat or what have you. Yep, we do have a wormhole. Like I said, I suspect that most of the rest of these are also going to be likewise. I'm interested to see that there is an ore site in here. I figured this corporation probably would have just wiped out everything in the system, but maybe it spawned after they were done. Or maybe they're just not really like a mining corp. Hard to tell. Okay, well, I would guess that that is furthest from our original scan. We'll center up on that. Bring in the radius just a little bit and see what it's got for us. Okay, you are a data site. Tetramon network node. It's an event site, but it's for the wrong faction. Dang. Okay, well that's progress at least. We did find a valid site that we could go hack without being blown to bits. Just for the wrong faction. Maybe this will be one for the right one. Who knows? Okay. But moved it anyway. And gave us a less specific target. I don't think we can shrink the radius at all. Do that another shot. Okay, we do have another data site. So that's cool. Yeah, so it's likely that these guys just cleaned out the whole system. But several hours ago. And this is like when they sleep or work or whatever. So they're not on right now. And these 4 or 5 new signatures have spawned since they cleaned out the system. Which means it could be something useful or it could be trash. Crimson Harvest Network node. Yes, we will take it. Finally. Let's warp to that. Let's close this. And let's get ready to establish our perch. Alright, get in there. Get in there. Okay. So let's warp back to our perch, make sure that worked. Looks good. Barely here. Down to the cans. There are 3 of them though. This is what we're after. Wonderful. Warp to the first one. And let's perpetrate some hacking. Alright. Been a minute. Hopefully I don't royally screw up here. That. Alright. So not there. Let's try this bottom corner here. And while we're messing with that, oh geez, kill that. There it is. Let's open the cargo. Oh, you've got some stuff for me today. Nice. Back to our perch. Got 2 cans to go. I'll spare you all the toucan jokes tonight, I guess. I really only have one, and it's from Jungle Cruise, so almost not even worth doing. A lot of nodes here, apparently. Little data caches. Okay, I will take that. And that. Right down here, maybe. I hate these things. Okay. Okay, so it is up here, and I think we can do it just barely. Okay, got some more loot. That's great. Back to the perch.
Hard drive active.
And there's but one can left. Warp in
Hard drive active.
and finish the site off. Oh, I'm so glad we found this. Starting to think maybe we weren't going to find any. I mean, you always worry about that as an explorer, like you're just not going to find anything. Okay. Data caches are just not helpful. There we go. More often than not, they're like bad things. Sometimes they're good, but you can never trust it to be good. Jury rigging book. How wonderful. Actually, let's jump to our safe because that was the last can. Get rid of our perch. Yep, don't need that. And turn in the quest so we can get some event points. All right. One more signature to scan out here. Two technically, but one of them is our exit wormhole, so once we know which one that is, it doesn't count really. Okay, we got our map back up. Let's get our probes back out. I would guess that this is our exit wormhole because it's super close to our bookmark. This one, on the other hand, not so much. So let's center up here. And top to bottom as well. Get our 4AU scan running. Astral Outpost. Pretty cool. I would not mind doing some wormhole life, but really, nothing. Nothing within range of that planet, huh? Okay, well. If you're sure. Scanners, man. They don't even know. Alright, let's up the size of this. Run again. Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing wormhole life. I think it'd be fun. But you kind of like need to be part of a corp to do the whole living in a wormhole thing. Not something you can reasonably do on your own. Like you could, I guess, technically. But yeah, just... Okay, good. I did do that. I don't even know what that would look like. I guess you would carry a crap ton of mobile depots with you, and you'd have to have something with a fleet hangar so that you could switch out ships as needed, and yeah, it'd be quite the life. You'd have to literally be like a wormhole nomad, which could be kind of cool. Oh, now I'm thinking about it. Just live in like an orca or something. Fly from wormhole to wormhole. Take high sec exits where you can to sell your goods, and then right back in. All right, got that locked down. Let's pull the probes in, check out these wormholes, and see what they've got for us. We've only got 2 options this time, so we'll see. This was a good system, though. It gave us an event site. Technically, it gave us 2 event sites, but only one for our faction. Show info. Cool, this is a high-sec connection. How many planets does this have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. 8 planets. Dang. 9. Forgot this one. Okay. I have no idea what class wormhole this is, though, because it doesn't... I usually identify by combat sites, and this doesn't have any. Also, the guy's still not online, it doesn't look like. So yeah. It sucks when you're not available. At any rate, this particular wormhole goes to high sec, so unless we want to jump back out into high sec, that's not the one for us. It is stable, and it does have time. Alright, so let's check the other one and see where it goes.
Warp drive active.
And again, it looks like that one went to a Mars base, so pretty cool. Guessing this is the one that's close-ish to the base there. This goes to dangerous unknown parts of space, so a C4 or 5. Beginning decay and probably won't last another day. Ability's good. Up to large ships. So it looks like that's where we're going. Because we don't really want to bounce back into high sec yet. So let's bounce off our safe here.
Warp drive active.
And we'll take wormhole 2. Like I said, event sites can spawn in C4, 5s, and 6s. I've seen it happen. That said, sometimes they are a little bit more heavily trafficked than what I typically like. So we'll pop our head in and see what the situation is in this particular one. Did get a new ship skin in that first can. I don't know what it was, but I do like to pick up ship skins in the cans, so hopefully it's something cool. It'd definitely be awesome if it was. It was one of the like matte black ones that they've been doing during the event. So yeah, that'd be awesome, especially if it's for like an MR ship, something that I actually fly. Okay, there's alright, not a lot of signatures here either. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Unfortunate. Let's go ahead and save our exit. Okay, so that's there. And nothing on D-scan still. Small-ish system. Let's jump out to this outermost planet so we can set up a safe. There's definitely a structure in here. Dingo. Show some info. Dingo, GDC Holdings. You are aligned with anyone? No. And you have 3 members. Cool. Well, I'm not here to, like, disrupt your stuff, but...
Warp drive active.
Okay, edit location info. I don't see that anyone is particularly active in the system as of yet, which is good for what we're trying to do. Let's get our probes out, see if we can't hand down stuff relatively quickly here. With a station in system, I don't want to be in system for too long. Alright, we've got a gas site, looks like. And this moved. But it didn't become a dot, so let's start there. Obviously, we don't care about finishing off the gas site scan. Because we're not hunting for gas tonight. On a different night, yeah, perhaps. But not tonight. That's our exit wormhole. Oh yeah, 100% that's our exit wormhole. No questions asked. No doubt in my mind. This guy is also relatively small radius now. So let's go ahead and scan this. And get it locked down, or at least identified. Log it down if it's something we want to pursue. And no reduction in the sphere size, it just moved. I see how it's gonna be, buddy. I see how it's gonna be. Try again. Okay, playing hard to get, it seems. Looks like a 1 AU scan might do the trick this time. So, welcome to everyone, if I haven't said welcome yet. Obviously, we're just doing some exploration, trying to find some of the event data sites. That is too small. And if you're not yet a follower, definitely go ahead and hit that follow button so you can get notified when we go live. Helps the channel too, so we always appreciate it. Hey, wormhole. Alright, good. We need a wormhole so that we can continue moving forward into our chain here. So, wormhole good. Even if it is hard to scan down. And if you are already a follower, thank you. We appreciate you being a follower. Alright, perfect. That is locked down officially, 100%. Good to go. No problems there. So this guy is kind of on his own. What I think I'm going to do actually is center up here. And do a 4 AU scan to get this, and then hopefully hit the other one as well. Okay, that's probably my scanner probe, so not a big deal. Yeah, it did hit both of them. Okay. I thought that, well, I was hoping that it would. I didn't know for sure. There you go. Boy. Lazy Game Boy. Okay, yeah. We'll take a look at that after the stream. Thanks. Alright, what are you? What are you? Gas site, okay. Don't need to pursue that any further. Let's see what this is. And I think that might be it for the system. We've kind of identified everything else. There's this one, which we're scanning down. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. I don't think I can go smaller. Let's stick to the 180 for now. Okay, another wormhole. Very cool, very cool. Like I said, we do need a couple options for where to go from here. This particular system was not my front runner. Well, obviously it was because that's where we went, but it's not my ideal forwarding system. I do prefer to stay in the class 1, 2, and 3 wormholes. For the lower traffic and less likely to kill you ships that frequent them. Yeah, thank you, moderator. Appreciate that. I think we said this was our exit wormhole. That's a gas site. That's just this one, right? Looks like. And I don't know which of these 2 planets it would be attached to. Really kind of hard to say. So we're just going to scan it directly. If I'm right, I can save myself a scan. If I'm not, and it doesn't save me any time. So yeah, just easier to hit it direct. So this, yeah, that's our exit wormhole. This is the one we're scanning, and yeah, everything else is identified. So there you go. This is definitely the furthest away, for sure. There we go. Couldn't find the right tag there. What is that? Okay, that must be the exit wormhole. And another gas site. Cool. So let's pull these in and let's explore the wormholes that we found and see where we're going next. There's not a ton of luck finding sites tonight. You would think at the end of the event they would just be like spawning sites everywhere, but I guess not. Alright. Here, show info. Unknown parts of space has at least 4 hours. Stability is good and good for large ships. That's our current front runner because it gets us back into C1 through 3s. But we'll see where these other wormholes lead. Where this other wormhole leads. I said those, but there's only one other that we found in this system, so. And again, a lot of gas sites. Like, heck, there's a period where there was just like absolutely 0 gas sites anywhere. And now they're everywhere. Dangerous unknown parts of space, and it's EOL. So that's a no-go for us. First one is where we want to go. So that's where we'll head right now. Alright, off to the next system. It will literally be our 5th wormhole. N766? No idea what that is. But hopefully somewhere good. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 signatures in here. This is a C2, so that's good. Let's save location. And pull up our map. Doesn't look like we've been here before. Smallish system. So let's warp to within 100 and get ready to set up our safe. Here we are. Get over to the safe bookmark and edit the info while we go. There we go. That was weird. Didn't want to submit my bookmark change. Okay, so let's get the probes out and let's see where the heck we're even starting to scan here. Maybe this one? Yeah, why not? Okay, let's do our 4AU scan and see what that gives us. Still no signs of any other ships in system, that's good. Alright, that gave us a mess of different stuff. This is probably our exit wormhole, based on proximity to the thing there. Are you aligned? Or are you... Nope, you're by yourself. Cool. So we're going to check that one out first. And hit that with a 1AU scan. Oh, we got ourselves a wormhole. Good. Good, good. Howdy, sir. How's it going? Biggs BT Dub 7. Yeah, just doing some exploration, trying to find some of these event data site scans. Get some more points while the event's still going. I know it's almost over, so trying to strike while the iron's hot, you know. Let's hit that 1AU scan once more. All right, data site. Hopefully one of the ones that we're looking for. A lot of times I'll find event sites, but they'll be for the wrong faction, so that's always a little frustrating, but No, unsecured perimeter. That's not what we're looking for at all, unfortunately. Next up is this guy. That's okay. We'll leave that for somebody else with nice armed combat or exploration ship. Maybe a Nestor, or I don't know what's best for those. I've kind of assumed the Nestor would be the best option, but can you run him in a Stratius, maybe? Okay, we got a gas site, and this identified itself as another data site. So we will check that one out now. Got a gas site. Minor perimeter. Okay, yeah, it's what it is. Let's give this one a shot. Okay, it's just like reconfirmed. The gas site is a gas site. Thank you for that. Did it. I love it makes the noise like all excited. Yeah, you got one. But it's like one you already had. Alright, let's drop the thing to half an AU then. See if that doesn't make more progress on this. It did make some on the last scan. It went from like just over 25 to 50, so. There we go. Superior Baristas Covert Research Facility. No, thank you. Covert research facilities are not what I have in mind for tonight. Oh goodness, no. But yeah, thanks for playing. It's a ghost site, and yeah, not my cup of tea. I'd expect to be able to get like one can, and then I'd be booking it. I don't have well, you gotta set your ship up for that. I don't have a prop model or anything, so. Yeah, just not doing those covered sites right now. Something I would like to take on in the future, perhaps. Okay, no signature detected. I have a feeling it's probably at the other end then. I usually go ahead and do like another scan with a larger radius, but in this case, I'm betting we're just on the wrong end of this line. Okay, got ourselves another data site. Nice. Let's see what kind it is. No, you. Unsecured perimeter. Transponder farm. It's not what I need. Not at all. Alright. Move down here. Get lined up on the planet. Do our 4AU scan down here. I guess there's something else to look at, potentially. But yeah, like I said, we'll do we're already lined up for the 4AU scan, so let's just do that. Could hit somewhere between 2 and 4 of these signatures. Yeah, what do you got for me? relic site in there. So we know we can ignore that. And it dotted up a couple of them just beyond that. So we can at least scan these to identify them. See what we're working with here. Kind of hard to get. Okay. Let's give it one more try here. And then relic sites. And it's a forgotten one anyway, so even if I was looking for relic sites, I would still ignore that one. Whoever came through here before really cleaned these areas out good. Had that one system with the station in it that had stuff spawn after they finished clearing it out. That's been about it. Just no solid system since that, and we are 5 wormholes deep. One more, and it is, I believe, our deepest chain to date on stream. So I guess that's a thing that's worth noting. Okay, we have another data site. I'll hold my breath here, but what do you got for me? An event site for my faction. Please. Crimson Harvest Network node. Yes, you are an event site for my faction. Thank you. We will take it. Gladly. Ready to set up our perch. So, I mean, I've said that before. I don't usually expect them to cooperate, but I'm glad it did. Alright. Back to the perch.
Warp drive active.
I don't know how far away it is exactly. Venture, I guess that it's not super far. Alright, let's warp to the first one.
Warp drive active.
And get our hack on. Okay. Take that for now. Okay. Try a different way for now. Alright, so it's not there. For sure not there. Hate these. Oh, this is not going well. Are you hopeful? You are actually hopeful. Oh, of course you're not there. Oh, of course you're not there. And I can't do anything with that. Are you helpful? No. You would be. Yeah. Okay. Let's try that again. Hopefully with less disastrous results this time. Okay, something here. Okay, so it's right here somewhere. That thing violated the rule of 6, so there you go. You got it. Back to this perch. Looks like this one's next. Back here. Warp to 0. Alright, got that. Let's go a different way. Okay. Found it? Kind of. Yeah, so now we just need to find something to help us defeat it. Yeah, it would still kill me, so that should help. Cool. Alright, one more. If we can get it. Oh, okay. Cool. Got it. Hey, a Magnate Death Glow. Love that. Let's head back to our safe. Get rid of our perch. That site is done. Oh, and turn in our quest. Perfect. Like I said, I like to get those skins, and now we have a new one for the Magnate, which is kind of awesome. Because there's not a lot of great skins for the Magnate. It doesn't seem like. Okay, so now got sites to scan down. Let's get the probes back out. Solar system back up. And I guess we will hunt down some of these circle people. Signatures. Circle signatures? Circle sigs? Let's go with circle sigs. Sounds funny. Okay. See if the smaller radius will work on this. I think it might be a little tight. Okay, no, I found it. Alright, we're not going to want to shrink it on this one, though, for sure. What is it saying it is? It's saying it's a wormhole. Alright, wormholes are good. We know that to be true. We've now found 2 of our event sites, which is great. 2 is good. 3 is better, so... hopefully it's got something for us. Something else here in the system. Love if we could find another site. Alright, got that locked down. Next up... this one, I guess? I mean, why not? Is unknown cosmic signature. And I think we gotta go back to 4 to get this one in there. So these are the ones that like kind of got hit by the 4AU scan, but not really. Like, just not much progress made on them at all. I would guess very solidly that this is our exit wormhole, so... oh yeah, 100% that's our exit wormhole, no question in my mind. So now let's center up on this one, and do that again. Alright. This is by far the furthest from the OG scan, so let's do a drop on that. Come on. Slide it over just a little and give it a whirl. We've got another wormhole. So this will give us at least 3 options for where to move on to once we're done here. Options are good. Helps us stay kind of in the areas that we like to operate in. Hey, got that one locked. And then there was this guy in the center that we kind of forgot about. It's, yeah, cosmic signature unknown. Sometimes there's just like so many signatures, they kind of get lost in the sea of signatures amongst one another. Okay, yeah, 1's not gonna cut it. We're gonna have to go 2. Pretty quiet in J-Space. At least the J-Space I'm in. Okay, so it moved off to the side and the bubble got bigger. Well, that sucks. Kind of not cool there, bud. Do not appreciate that. This has been a very strange sequence of scanning. By far, like, the oddest sequence of scanning I've ever had. And that moved off to the side and made almost no progress. Love it. Let's try half AU. Alright. The Crimson Harvest Network node. So we will finish scanning this down. Yeah, 100%. Nice. Well, it was weird to track down, but I'm glad we finally got it. This particular J-Space system is making tonight's efforts far more successful than they were earlier.
Warp drive active.
And let's get ready to do our perch. And watch our distance to the site. Once we're below 10,000 kilometers, drop our bookmark. Alright, let's warp back out.
Warp drive active.
And get ready to hit our first scan here.
Warp drive active.
Alright, I'll take a little boon there right away. Gladly. I'll grab that while I'm at it. There we go. Nice easy can. Love to see it. Toss that in the loot, warp to our perch. Get ready to do the next scan once we're no longer in warp. There we go.
Warp drive active.
And now, nice and easy. It's gonna be weird to start hawking relic sites again. Let's just go around because I'm not worried about that one. Okay. While we're here, doesn't look like it's right here or there. Well, that sucks. And there's nowhere really to go. So unless I find some sort of pickup here to help me. So that will help a lot. Yeah, so it's up here. Looks like there's no victory here. That one's gonna kill us. Alright, let's try that one again. Oh, I really hope it doesn't do that to us again. Okay. Oh, that's good. Open cargo. Get our loot and jump back to our perch.
Warp drive active.
And let's take a look at the other can. It's our last one.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, blowing them up is not great because you need 3 to finish the event quests or whatever. So if like someone swoops in and steals one, or you accidentally blow one up, it just does not go well. All right. Touchy corner up there. Rid of that. There we go. Alright, back to the safe. That site is done. Get rid of our perch, because we don't need that anymore, and turn in our quest. Wunderbar. Well, that is done and dusted. Let's get our system map back up. Like we have one up here that needs to be done. This is our exit wormhole. That's relic site, and one down here. So not a ton left to do here. And looks like they're pretty easy to figure out exactly what planet they're attached to also, which is always handy. Cool. So let's do our 4AU scan. And the reason we do this instead of going direct is because it usually saves you like a scan. So instead of going 8 to 2 to 1, you can just go 4 to 1. So just a little time saver thing. And also if you have a bunch of signatures all kind of clustered in the same area, a lot of times you can hit multiple, and that saves you scans as well, which is always a good thing for trying to explore more quickly. Okay, that's right where I need it. I'd always like to check that up and down, because sometimes what looks closer left or right may actually be the one that's further away, if you look at the up and down. What does this do? Okay. And it's a relic site, so that's not for us. Then next up we have this guy over here, and this should be the last one, I think. we'll check our list before we, you know, officially declare that. How far into the system map can you zoom? Right about there. Okay. There's a bunch of moons. Just curious. Let's do our 4AU scan. It's kind of cool that they have the whole planet and moon system drawn out as well. Not just the like whole solar system with the sun and planets. I think that's a neat little feature. Now I have noticed, and that's a gas site, so that's not for us. Okay, so one thing I identified, that is our exit wormhole. Yeah, that's all it's got for us. So let's pull those probes right back again. Start checking out these wormholes. See where we're heading next. But yeah, that's. I have noticed that planets don't really move, or if they do, it is astronomically, pun intended, slowly. But yeah, I understand why they wouldn't want the game to have to calculate all that. Leads into low security space, but it's EOL. So that's kind of a no-go for us. Check out wormhole number 2, which is, yeah, so CAE is no-go, but CHM, chum, we'll call it chum. Perhaps that it will be a chum for us. Huh. Let's see what it asks for us. Leads to unknown parts of space. Has at least 4 hours left on it. Stability is not yet decreased in large ships. So yes, chum is a valid option for us. Let's check out this next one. EAO. The O's and D's are hard to distinguish apart, at least for me. Don't know if anyone else has that problem. But if you do, know that I empathize. And what's this one got? Seems to lead into unknown parts of space. It's beginning to decay. No stability issues, and this one also would be a valid option for us. But let's do chum. Since it's the first one we found, that was a valid option for us, and since from here we can just warp to 0 on it and call it a day. Instead of having to bounce off something else. Which is always good. Alright, let's enter the wormhole. D382. Like I said, really need to, well, at least need to cheat sheet those codes, if not memorize them, but. And then it's all about learning visual identification, which is the whole thing in and of itself. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. It is a C2. See those perimeter hangars in there. So let's go ahead and save our exit. And I believe that is officially our longest wormhole chain on camera. And no safety setup yet in this system. Oh, she's a small system. Daggone. I'm here. Got it. So let's warp to here and get ready to set our safe super fast. We will not have much time. Whew. There we go. Now let's hop back on over to here, edit this
Drive active.
location info. So yeah, it kind of seems like I could do one 8AU scan and hit absolutely everything in the system. But we're not going to do that. I am going to get some probes out here. Spawn way outside. Their marker does anyway, way outside the system. I guess we'll center up on this guy. Because why the heck not? Alright, let's give it a shot. See what we hit here. Kind of like a shotgun blast. You just sort of point in a direction and shoot and see what ends up with holes in it. Okay, all kinds of mess. The relic site, there's a gas site, there's another relic site, there's a data site. Obviously, that's where we're going to focus our efforts first. And then a whole bunch of, like, as of yet unidentified. We'll get to those in a minute. Oh, also a wormhole. Ava 212. It's a Central Angel sparking transmitter. Doesn't help me super much. This is a ruined Antia site, which I would normally be interested in. But yeah, we're in a data-only ship for the event, so kind of a no-go for me at the moment. But let's lock down this wormhole. I'm pretty sure this scan should, like, get it right there. Oh, okay. Well, I guess that's what happens when you're overconfident about it, but try that again. The old stretch. Okay, so that made some progress. And last but not least, yeah, it really feels like it should be Friday, right? Like, doesn't it feel like that to you guys? Feels like that to me. Like, it should just be a Friday night. Like, we shouldn't have anything else going on the rest of the week. Maybe the weekend, but not like... You know, like tomorrow should be pretty chill. Like a nice Saturday. But no, it's a Friday. And today's Thursday. What's up with that? What is up with that? I don't even know. I couldn't even begin to tell you. Actually, you know what? Since we do have the church event tomorrow night, and I don't know what time we're getting home with that, and I do still want to do a Friday stream, and Saturday is really not a good option for it this particular week, I might do my during the day stream tomorrow, since I wanted to do one anyway. Something to consider. Definitely something to consider. So, yeah, if you have a chance to monitor your notifications, definitely look out for that tomorrow. Yeah, that's relic sites. We don't care so much about that. Looks like the rest of these we're chasing down mostly by hand here. So let's do our 1 AU scan on this guy. Yeah, I think that might be the plan. I do have a couple things that I need to do tomorrow, but I think that could work out pretty well. But yeah, keep your eyes peeled for that. I think that might be what we do. Good music. At least in my opinion. Unsecured perimeter comms relay. That doesn't help us at all, but at least it's off the list of things we gotta scan down. So, where to line up next? I guess here? Do another 4AU scan lined up on this planet, a little bit further out. Hopefully we'll hit some more of these signatures that didn't get hit last time. And yeah, we need to bring that up ever so slightly. Give that a shot. See what it does for us. Okay, there we go. So this probably going to be this one. Yeah. We'll just start there. Man, ooh, wormhole. All right, nice. From that perspective, wedged right in between a couple other sites, but from top down, just all by itself. I mean, look at that data site, ore site. All right, got that one locked down officially. Next up, I guess we'll hit this guy. It at least has the circle, so it's not like a sphere. Other that changes the radius we get to scan it at or anything, but still red out here, but a lot of it's ID'd already. Okay, and it's probably going to be a 4AU to get that, yeah. Good drink while that scans. Super good. If anyone's curious, that is a mix of seltzer water and regular water with a mix-in in it. One of the powder mix-ins you pour into the bottle of water. Trying to think of the name of the brand for those, like True Lemon or something like that. One of the like healthier options. And then we just get like the Costco seltzer waters. There's not really anything in seltzer water, just water and like carbonated water. Okay, so that's gas sites. You're an unknown cosmic signature. You are relic sites. Yeah, I don't want to get too lost in like accidentally rescanning stuff that we've ID'd and then left behind because it's not what we're looking for. This also an unknown, so something to come back for. A lot of times when you hit things accidentally as like secondary and tertiary parts of your scan for whatever you're focusing on, it'll go from the icon that easily tells you exactly what it is to like the circles and stuff. It's not super helpful. Okay, so like this is an X, but it's a ruined Serpentis monument site. It's a relic site, even though it's an X. ID. This one we don't know. That's still gas. Relic. Gas. That just says cosmic signature, so that still needs ID'd, and that's relic. Relic of the past. This one we might be able to jump straight to half an AU. I don't know for sure, but we'll give it a shot. Once you're getting down that low... Oh, no, it worked. Definitely worked. Okay. So we said... This is a relic site. There was one sort of buried in here. That's unknown cosmic signature. So let's start there. Looks like this is going to be an 8 AU scan to begin with. Nothing has come over here, and this is well within the bubble that it's presenting me with. This very well may be our exit wormhole, but I need it to be a little closer to the bookmark before I can officially like write it off as such. Oh yeah, that's it. 100%. No need to question that anymore. That's it. Yeah, that one we don't have to finish scanning down because we already know where it's at. No sense in reinventing the wheel there. Alright, do you fit in a 2? Not really. So we'll still have to do the 4. Okay. That ID'd itself as a relic site. A lot of relic sites in here, actually. They're good. I wasn't sure if that was... if I had moved it up and down yet or not, but... if I didn't, I just lucked out and it was where it needed to be. Which is always very helpful. Try that again. Alright, we're getting there. Taking its sweet time to get scanned down here. Sometimes that can mean it's an event site, because usually I have to go down to a quarter AU to get those locked down. And a lot of times they're a little hard to trace down. But no, just a relic site. Alright, so let's go through our list here. There's this one. I think we said was our exit wormhole. Although that might be the exit wormhole. So yeah, I guess we'll scan down this one now. It might not need all that. 4 is probably good. Alright, come on. The Crimson Harvest Network node, please. Yeah, I would wager that this is the furthest away. Bring this down to 1. See if we're on the right side of the line. relic site, so not a problem there. So the other one was definitely our exit wormhole, and this is a different kind of wormhole. So that's everything. Just that one that's unidentified, which is our exit. So yeah, let's go down the list and see what these wormholes have for us. Starting with ABBA. I imagine this one will have some pretty popular music for us tonight. But maybe not, I don't know. Does anyone remember that band? Boy, I hope so. Otherwise, I'm gonna feel pretty old. Okay, unknown parts of space. It has the time, it has the stability, and ship size is fine for us. Let's see what's next. Got NWL. Welcome everyone to the NWL. National Weaving League. I watch competitors speed weave baskets for amazing prizes. Okay, leads into unknown ship space. Beginning to decay and probably won't last another day. Stability is not yet disrupted. Large ships, so that one would be fine. Looking for better than fine, ideally. So we'll check out OEB. And then there's RHC. Like, if I'm just going to go with a fine hole, I'll go with ABBA, probably. But if I can find a great hole, that'd be great. This one's EOL, so that's a no-go for us. And RHC is our last option. And of course, EOL just means end of life. So if you didn't know, now you know. A little bit of shorthand. Low security space. Well, I don't really need to go to low sec, so ABBA it is. Whoop to 0. Yeah, it is. Alright, we've got half an hour left on the stream. Oh, goodness. And let's enter this wormhole. This will be exit to 6. This is our 7th wormhole in the chain. Thanks. Ooh, we have a magnetar. We don't see those very often. Let's go ahead and save our exit. It's not going in safe, it's going in default. And it can last for 2 days, that's fine. Still nothing on the D-scan there, so let's take a look. See about warping out here. To set up. There's legitimately 3 stations in this system. So, we'll see what they've left for us. Oh, goodness. What the heck am I on top of? This is one of their stations? No, it's the customs office for the planet. Oh, I didn't mean to warp on top of that. Alright, let's edit our bookmark. Alright, move that to the safes folder. Cool. Magnetars. Bonus to turret, missile, photon projector, and drone damage. Nice. Class 2 system. Then we'll do tracking speed, explosion radius, target painter effectiveness. Okay, so interesting effects. Who do we want to center up on here? This guy? Sure. And let's do our 4AU scan. Trying to knock out the majority of these really fast here. Alright, so that gives us a wormhole, which we're not going to bother to scan down because we won't be going forward from this system. Gas site, a dot, and an X with a circle around it, and another dot. So, start with the dots. Oh, interesting. Oh, we lost connection to the server. Cool. Love that. Let's try to get it back. Very odd. Very odd. Like, the stream still seems to be going, although it says I have no viewers, so maybe it's not. Oh, well, that's not what we were expecting for the end of the episode. Stranded out in J space. Let's play now. Ugh. Come on. Game client is starting. Soon, I hope. When are you starting? So, I guess just fun question for comments and whatever. So, do you guys ever get randomly disconnected from Eve? And if so, how often? Like, my probes were out and everything, so hopefully those are still there for us. Okay. Doesn't look like it recovered my probes automatically. Reconnect to lost probes. There we go. Alright, let's do that 4AU scan again. And try and get back on track. Okay, so like I said, wormhole here. One of these had identified as a gas site earlier. It doesn't have that identified now, so that sucks. But it's given us 3 dots, so it shouldn't be hard to ID that one again. Well, sorry for that little interruption there. We don't have a ton of time left on the stream, but it still sucks when it just sort of like randomly cuts out for no reason. At least no reason that I can see. Okay, we got a data site. I mean, that is what we're looking for. What the ship's designed to handle. Maybe it's an event data site? Hopefully. And specifically one for our faction, please and thank you. It worked once. No. Central Serpantis. It's a data site. It's one that we could and whatever, but it's not an event site. So we're going to leave that one for now. But it does indicate that despite the occupation of this system, by whoever is here, I didn't even look. Probably should look. That there's a chance things have spawned since they did stuff with it. Okay. So that's a gas site. We're not too worried about that. Probably the one that I did last time. I thought there were... I swear there were 3 bases here. Right? There were 3 stations here. What the heck? I'm gonna have to go back and watch the video, because, like, now I almost don't believe myself, but I swear there were 3 star bases here. Oh, that's kind of crazy. I was gonna look and see like what corporation they were with, and now they're just not here. Okay. Try a 2AU then. Alright, found it again. Ah, that's really bugging me now. Like, there were definitely stations here. Okay, we have a data site. Maybe that's why it bugged out, because there's not supposed to be stations here. Like, maybe they were destroyed or something, so it was reading old data, and it's like, oh, no, we're reading old data. Okay, still not telling me exactly what kind of data site you are. That's weird. Happy Halloween, everybody. Ghost stations. And Crimson Harvest Network node. I will take that gladly. Warp in there right now. Get ready to set up our perch. Not in safes, but in default. Waiting for that under 10 kilometer. There we go. Warp back out to the perch. So I haven't heard any more trick-or-treaters come to the door. The one group of 5 may have been all that we're going to get, but it's cool that we got any. I do love that. Take that. I haven't gotten one of those for a while. I guess we'll just pop that. There we go. Nice. And such great loot in it too. Yeah, it was pretty easy to hack, so no big deal. Alright, let's warp in onto this one.
Drive active.
Right in the center of the map, so like I'm really at a loss for where this ore could be. Take that. Alright, it's probably not up there. I hate those stupid nodes. Like, nobody likes those. There we go. There are like a bajillion of those data caches. Pontifex Cold Iron. Nice. That's pretty legit, honestly. Yeah, that's a good one. Glad we're in this system. At least for now. If the denizens of the system find me here, I might not be so glad, but for the moment, I am glad. Alright. Alright, we can do that. And I think that was it. Yep, that was the last of those. Get rid of our perch. And turn in our little quest thing there. Alright, 4 sites. Not too shabby. Alright, you are an unknown cosmic signature. So I guess that's where we're starting. Does it fit into you? Kinda sorta? Try it. It's probably gonna like tell me that ain't gonna work, but we will give it a shot. Yeah, it didn't like that. Alright, let's try 4. And this guy is probably our exit wormhole, but there's other options too, so I can't say specifically like that's it. 'Cause I don't know. Really just don't know. Alright, well, 13 minutes. Hopefully I can clear the rest of the system by then. Alright, looks like everything in the inner area here is officially donezo. But we can go ahead and line up on this outer planet. Okay, here's this. And there they are. What is happening? Okay. That was weird. Wildland Warriors. Headquartered in Jeddah. Jeez. 11 members. And part of no therapy. Okay, well, that's fun. And are they all part of that? Usually they will be, unless it's like they've worked out some sort of deal. Yeah, all part of the same group. Kikimura, okay. Get the system map back up. Do our 4AU scan on the planet. If they see the probes, they're probably assuming it's one of theirs. If we see some combat probes, we'll duck here real fast. Okay, so that's a gas site. Still have no idea what this is, so let's just get down here and do it direct. Man, it may have just been a ship passing through. It's hard to tell. More than likely, this is our exit wormhole. We see it move in that direction, then we'll know. And we can hit this last signature and get the heck out of here. Yup, that's what it was. So, actually, center up on the planet. Okay, well, didn't help much. Guess I got it from an 8 AU scan to a 4 AU scan. Which, just scanning it directly would have done the same thing. So yeah, let me confirm this is our last. Yep, this is it. There's that Kikimura again. Right on the edge of the scan radius there. And right back off the D-scan. If he's using a Kiki, he might be doing abyssals, or potentially doing some of the combat sites. Okay, and that's a wormhole. So let's pull the probes in. We are officially done here, and we're gonna start heading back towards home. So, exit 6. Oh, this is gonna be quite the trip. Hopefully, none of my wormholes have gotten rolled. And I'm just gonna do a Control F9. So I have some options here for a thumbnail. I did one at the beginning, but you know. Okay, enter wormhole. Cool. So just that one sighting of the Kikimora, and he didn't seem to give a rip about me. Which is probably for the best.
Warp drive active.
We still have, what, 6 wormholes to get through? 5 wormholes to get through? Alright, next to 4.
Warp drive active.
But yeah, officially longest wormhole chain that we've done on stream. 7 wormholes. All in a row. Very cool.
Warp drive active.
Definitely really enjoying flying the Astero. As far as exploration goes, I like to be a little bit more versatile, so I think Metamorphosis is still my ideal choice. I would love to see what this can do in a combat scenario though, like refit it for that kind of thing. Or like I said on another stream, I am considering doing a giveaway for this ship
Warp drive active.
once the Crimson Harvest event is over. So if y'all are interested in that, let me know. Still gotta work out the logistics on that. I've never done a giveaway before, so it'd be cool to do one. Not sure how to go about that. I love this. This is EOL now. This is the way we came through. I figured a couple of the wormholes would probably be EOL at this point.
Warp drive active.
Oh, right. The convenient thing, though, is that these first 3 wormholes all had high-sec connections to Amar space. So, if the wormhole wasn't here anymore for some reason, yeah, EOL again, we could still find our way out, potentially. And here's where we started. The black hole system. Let's make our way through the exit.
Warp drive active.
Oh, what would suck is if this one's gone and then I have to scan down others, but this one's still going strong, it looks like. There we go. Enter wormhole. And yeah, there we go. Safe and sound. Back in high sec. Go ahead and start making our way towards the gate and assess our loot. Let's go ahead and stack everything. We got ourselves a men's beret from the Blood Raiders, so not the faction I went with, but still cool to have the extra option. Got some fireworks, Crimson Gauntlet, shortcut E-Pass, data cores, etc, etc. 90,800,000 worth of stuff, so that's actually really good. We're only finding 4 of the sites that we were looking for. We got one of our high-tech manufacturing tools. That's fantastic. I think these boosters are probably more or less what's making the money there. Yeah, the cerebral accelerators in particular. We have a Tayama Iron Metallic. That's a limited one. Jury rigging skill book. Big value there. Yeah, 10 ISK. And 3 skins. We got a Dragoon Cold Iron skin. Yes! I didn't know what it was for. I knew it was one of the Cold Irons. It's for the Dragoon. Oh, I love my Dragoon so... Oh, we're putting this on right now. And then the Magnate, Deathglow Remnants, and the Pontifex Cold Iron. That's so good. That's so good. So let's dock. I'm literally going to switch ships. I'm not even going to worry about, like, the loot. Well, I do have to worry about the loot because I got to put these in the item hanger to activate them. But we're going to see what this looks like on the Dragoon right now. Oh my goodness. Yes. Yes. Even if we didn't unlock anything else up here, I'm very happy. Yep, good to go. Alright, we are safely docked. This is fantastic. Got our loot thing. Yeah, this is going in apparel items. These. I don't know if I have an event skin. No, so these can just go in the item hanger. As can this. Obviously, these go with data cores. I forget what this is. Classified as. I think it's a material. Technically. So let's put that in there. And the carbon, I believe, is a trade good. We know that these are filaments. And this material, along with this, I think those as well. No, okay. Are those trade goods? Yeah, all the high-tech stuff is trade goods. Okay. Good to know, good to know. Trying to keep an organized system here. These I think I'm just putting in the item hanger. And we do have a boosters section. That's where all of these are going. And we've got our sequencing and skill books. And then skins, we're going to activate all these. And to do that, we need them in the item hanger. So, go ahead and stack everything in here. Alright, so activate license, yup. Activate license, yes. And activate license, yes. Cool. Now, we're all organized. Let's jump in the ship hangar. Hop into our Dragoon, the Hive-Hosed Hickory 2. First one sadly met its end in an abyssal dead space site. Jump into fitting. And let's see what this cold iron again looks like. Oh yeah. It's good. It's super good. I really like it. So what's cool is, like, if you love the shape of a ship, but of like the MR ships, but maybe you want them to look a little bit more Caldari or whatever, the cold iron is a great option because it just like strips all the paint and stuff off of it and just makes it very plain and like cold metallic. So yeah, there you go. That's staying on there. I have a Dragoon in another system too that's also going to get this loving touch, I believe. So yeah, love that. So thank you guys for watching. It's been fun. I don't think there's enough of us to do a raid, sorry guys, but maybe next time we'll get a little bit of a crowd and we'll drop in on a friend. But yeah, I appreciate you hanging out. Hopefully you had fun. I know I did. And until next time, maybe tomorrow, definitely Sunday. Bye safe.